At least you ain't... Looks fine.
Heard you found something that had to do with wardens. Would have liked to have seen it. I've been meaning to thank you. There are 100 things that need your attention. You didn't have to take the time to help me, and yet you did. You've proven yourself to be an honorable woman. I've great admiration for you, and I've never been more certain in my decision to join you.
I would never have guessed that you admire me.
Of course I do. You have the world at your feet, myself included.
So you take your cue from everyone else? What if they despised me?
If that were to happen, I would reject the world for lacking in good taste. And perhaps we could continue as we are. Us against them. Now, we should return to our duties before I get too carried away.
What do you think?
I expect it. You may have Andraste's favor, but wars are won by men, soldiers.
Brute force is not always the answer.
True enough. Still, one thing I will say about your men. Build on that foundation. and you will have an army that makes nations tremble.
You must have some...
Madame Vivian only allied with the Inquisition. The most poisonous snakes are often the most beautiful.
What do you
Josephine's lovely, and craftier than you'd expect. The Inquisition could not have picked a better ambassador.
We should return to our duties.
As you wish. You are...
A scout in the Hinterlands saw the Herald of Andraste. When she sees the rift, stop the demon.
You need anything here? Things safe at Haven.
The Chantry isn't supporting us.
I told you that it was complicated. Without the divine...
What can I do for you?
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Nothing to report, sir.
We've been searching the region for resources, commander's orders. No small task given recent troubles, but I've some supplies here you may find useful. We've scouted the area.
rifts open and Maker knows what could come out. Turn back. We can't open the gates until the threat has passed. Turn back. We can't open the gates until the threat has passed.
Was that?
We don't know what these rifts can do. That one appeared to alter the time around it.
There are many mages in Redcliffe. Maybe Fiona will know what's going on.
Maker have mercy. It's over. Open the gates.
We've spread word the Inquisition was coming. But you should know that no one here was expecting us.
No one? Not even Grand Enchanter Fiona?
If she was, she hasn't told anyone. We've arranged use of the tavern for the negotiations.
Agents of the Inquisition, my apologies. Magister Alexius is in charge now, but hasn't yet arrived. He's expected shortly. You can speak with the former Grand Enchanter in the meantime.
The veil is weaker here than in Haven. And not merely weak, but altered in a way I have not seen.
We should talk to the Grand Enchanter.
Too many people dying for want of simple herbs. My apologies. Can I help you? May I help you?
Are you running short of...
Yes, we've met. It's too dangerous to go hunting through the hills to gather more. Of course they would. But if I go to the crossroads, I doubt those refugees would risk their lives for a knife here. Why should I risk mine for them?
Save yourself, and all the villagers will remember is that you hid, even though they did the same. If you help the refugees, they may not love you, but they will hold their tongues before calling you knife ear.
All right. If the Inquisition soldiers are there, I might be safer regardless. I'll see you at the crossroads soon. Just give me a moment to gather my things. May I help you?
Are you running...
Yes. It's too dangerous to go hunting through the hills to gather more. I've a list there of the...
Goodbye.
Stay... May I help you?
I found some of the herbs you were looking for.
Thank you.
Are you running...
Yes. It's too dangerous to go hunting through the hills to gather more. I've a list... Thank you. A pleasure to see you again.
I found some...
Yes, these are perfect.
Goodbye.
A pleasure to see you again.
I found some of the herbs you were looking...
With this, I'm certain I can save more lives. Thank you so much.
Have you heard? The Inquisition dealt with the rebel Templars.
See? Did I tell you? It's not just that. I heard some death. Grandmother, I think we should go.
Go. In the middle of the war.
Ah, Senna, my darling.
We did not flee Redcliffe
What
when the
world
dead
is
walked into
this?
our village.
That
We will not
demons
flee
and
now.
Brit...
What if I took Flout?
You were Dalish. My Senna and I, we kept to the old ways as we could. Though I know we are as children to you. Her shrine lies on a hill to the west.
Stay safe.
Walking. What world is this? That demons and brigands stop.
Stay...
No man needs statues so great as those whose... These statues come from ancient dreams of blood and bone, lost to the memory of man.
Tell me about you.
They say a spirit. The girls of the village bring it daisies, for 'tis a spirit of valor, not love, and it favours blood lotus.
I had the dream again last night.
All right. You want to do more to help? Let's join the Inquisition.
Do you mean it?
I'm a fair cook and you refine leatherwork. I'm sure they can find something. What did I tell you?
Thank you.
Surely even you see, Iron Bull, that freedom is preferable to mindless obedience to the Queen.
How so? Last I checked, our mages weren't burning down Parvalen.
You think Orlais and Ferelden would be better off under Qunari rule?
Not really my call. I think most people everywhere have a system that works for them. When that breaks, you fix it, like we're doing now.
Do not equivocate. Would we or would we not be better under the Queen?
It's not that simple, Solus.
It absolutely is.
news, dear. Rabbit does not flee its burrow when it hears the wolf prowling about. Now is the time to stay close to home.
The Venatori have made the Oculara and are using them to search for something. Something like those old shards, presumably.
May I help you?
Are you a chant?
A lay sister only. I work here to help the poor and extend them. It is very busy work. Especially in...
I found the letter you sent.
What? Shit. You can't prove anything. So, what do you intend to do?
Let's see. Impersonating a sister. Or you could put your...
And you'd keep quiet?
That will depend on how honest your efforts are on our behalf.
All right. I'm in. Seems like the Inquisition is the safer bet these days.
They say, make a speed, return. See? What did I tell you?
Thank you.
Maybe the rumors about him.
Please, are you with the Inquisition? As you've wandered, have you by any chance seen a ram that is, different? Lord Wolseley wandered off, and he's very special. If you could find him,
What makes...
Well, he's always brought the family luck.
Your ram...
He's a very special ram.
Your...
Yes, I'm certain he's likely at our family's old summer cabin. If you do find him and send him back, I'd be happy to pay you.
I'll speak with...
If you find my ram...
Good day.
Welcome, agents of the Inquisition. What has brought you to Redcliffe?
Is this some sort of test? We're here because you invited us in Val Royeaux.
You must be mistaken. I haven't been to Val Royeaux since before the Conclave.
Well, that's very strange, because someone who looked exactly like you spoke to me in Val Royeaux.
Exactly like me? I suppose it could be magic at work, but why would anyone... Whoever or whatever brought you here? The situation has changed. The Free Mages have already pledged themselves to the service of the Tevinter Imperium.
This right here is why you can't trust mages.
An alliance with Tevinter? Do you not fear all of Thedas turning against you?
I understand that you are afraid, but you deserve better than slavery to Tevinter.
As one indentured to a Magister, I no longer have the authority to negotiate with you.
An alliance with Tevinter is a terrible mistake.
All hope of peace died with Justinia. This bargain with Tevinter would not have been my first choice, but we had no choice. We are losing this war. I needed to save as many of my people as I could.
Welcome, my friends. I apologize for not greeting you earlier.
Agents of the Inquisition, allow me to introduce Magister Girion Alexius.
The Southern Mages are under my command. And you are the survivor, yes? The one from the Fade? Interesting.
I haven't seen any sign of Redcliffe's Arl or his men.
The Arl of Redcliffe left the village.
Arl Tegan did not abandon his lands during the Blight, even when they were under siege.
There were tensions growing. I did not want an incident.
I'd like to know more about this alliance between the rebel mages and the Imperium.
Certainly. What specifically do you wish to know?
The Grand Enchanter told me she was indentured to a Magister.
Our Southern brethren have no legal status in the Imperium. As they were not born citizens of Tevinter, they must work for a period of 10 years before gaining full rights. As their protector, I shall oversee their work for the Imperium.
I'm not clear on when exactly you negotiated this arrangement with Fiona.
When the Conclave was destroyed, these poor souls faced the brutality of the Templars, who rushed to attack them. It could only be through divine providence that I arrived when I did.
It was certainly very timely.
What does the Imperium gain from taking rebel mages under its wing?
For the moment, the Southern Mages are a considerable expense. After they are properly trained, they will join our Legion.
You said not all my people would be military. There are children, those not suited.
And one day I'm sure they will all be productive citizens of the Imperium when their debts are paid.
You're quite a long way from Tevinter, Alexius.
Indeed I am, though I have heard you are no Ferelden either. It seems we are both strangers here. Felix, would you send for a scribe, please? Pardon my manners. My son Felix, friends. I am not surprised you're here. Containing the breach is not a feat that many could even attempt. There is no telling how many mages would be needed for such an endeavor, Ambitious indeed.
Well, when you're fighting a massive tear in the sky, you can hardly afford to think small.
There will have to be. Felix.
I'm so sorry. Please forgive my clumsiness, my lady.
Are you all right?
I'm fine, Father.
Come, I'll get your powders. Please excuse me, friends. We will have to continue this another time. Fiona, I require your assistance back at the castle.
I don't mean to trouble everyone.
I shall send word to the Inquisition. We will conclude this business at a later date.
Come to the Chantry. You are in danger.
Did the Magister's son give you that? Why would he help you?
There's no telling who or what will be waiting for us in that Chantry.
We'll be on guard.
Magister Alexius does not approve of those without magic like you and me. Many villagers have already left to escape his ire.
What does the Magister...
He does not like it. He says all tranquil must leave Redcliffe, but who would take us in? Yes, my talent for magic was, rather than risk me becoming possessed, the circle. My magic is gone. Those now in Redcliffe prefer not to see us.
How long have...
Magister Alexius arrived at nightfall. He forced anyone without magic out of the castle. Even the Arl was sent away.
Farewell, then.
One moment. I am an alchemist. You must require potions. If the Magister will not have me here, perhaps I can offer my services.
We would be delighted to have you working for the...
Thank you. While one lives, it is good to believe there is still a use for one's talents.